And we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Stick or Switch, the show where I answer the question whether you should stick with your current plan or possibly switch to a new plan. Today we are talking about Verizon's brand new unlimited plans. They announced two brand new plans today. We have Verizon Unlimited Welcome and Verizon Unlimited Plus. And right before we dive into it, we've got to welcome everyone who's here in the chat. We got Jonathan, we got Jaime, we've got Ashton Snap, we vibing, I am here, we got Raging Dusty, we've got TJ, Kazi. What is up, everyone? It is so great to see so many friendly, smiling faces here in the chat. And I think we've got a really excellent show coming at you this evening. Welcome. We got Kevin. Great to have you here. We've got Skyfire. Hello. Just cause hello. So great to have everyone here. I'm curious, right before we dive into it, how many of you are on Verizon yourself right now? Let me know with a comment in the chat. I am so curious to see what plan you're on and if you're on Verizon. I personally have a line of Verizon's 5G Get More plan. So I was curious when these new plans came out, should I stick with Get More or should I switch? We're going to be answering that in detail. I can see a couple people joining right now. Let me go ahead and tweet this out just to let everyone know that we are in fact live and everyone can come and enjoy the show. But it's great to see everyone. And kind of exciting when we have new plans. I am live. Throw the link in there. Boom. See what else we got. All right. We've got Kazi. My account has 2 lines, one on Play More and one on Unlimited Welcome. Great combination there. We've got NK. I have Verizon considering a plan switch. We've got, interesting. Ms. Kayla Jean on Verizon Play More may want to switch to T-Mobile. Well, hopefully this live stream helps answer your question and everyone's questions when it comes to Verizon's 2 new plans. So let's go ahead and dive into the comparison starting right now. I think the big thing that we're all wondering about, like what's actually new here? What did Verizon launch today? So let's get that up on screen. It seems like a lot of people are on Verizon or have been on Verizon, so maybe this will look familiar or this will look new to you, but we also have the old plan. So I guess recap. What were the old plans? It was crazy, man. It was crazy. Verizon offered a total of 6. Yes, 6 unlimited data plans. It was absolutely crazy. So what we're looking at here is the old site. This is what the site looked like on May 14th, just a couple of days ago. 6 plans. Number 1, Welcome Unlimited, the most affordable plan Verizon offered, as low as $30 a line for 4 lines. Then we had One Unlimited for iPhone. This is the second plan Verizon offered, basically geared towards iPhone users with perks such as Apple One, which included Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade, Apple iCloud Plus. Then we had 4 plans, which are 3, 4, 5, and 6 for Verizon's total of 6 plans, ranging from 5G Start, which was around $35 for 1 line or for 4 lines, and went all the way up to $55 to Get More. So it sounded like some people in the chat were on Play More, some were on Get More, a good mix of plans in the chat here. And of course, these plans came with perks. I think this is what Verizon was known for. I remember seeing some advertisements highlighting these perks and this extra value that you were getting as a consumer. So what is new? What are the new plans? Today, if you go to the website, Verizon is highlighting My Plan. This is their new branding, their new schema, and basically it's a build your own plan approach. There are 2 simple steps. Step number 1 is you pick your base plan. You have 2 options. You have Unlimited Welcome, and then you have Unlimited Plus. Then from there, you just pick what perks you want. And all of the perks are available at $10 a month for a perk. And you can add these. Some of them you only need to get basically once. So like the Disney bundle, for example, you grab that once and you can basically share the login with your family, so you all get the perk. And others are line specific, like the 100 gigabytes of mobile hotspot data. And that's pretty much how the plan works. And you can go through and configure these. Verizon is highlighting a couple at the top of their website. If you love movies and hotspot, they're recommending the Disney bundle with the mobile hotspot data. If you love Apple, boom, you got your Apple One subscription. And if you love shopping, you've got Walmart Walmart Plus. So those are the new Verizon plans, but are they worth it? How do these really compare? Well, I was perplexed by this myself. I mean, it seems like it's similar but different. It's way simpler, and I have to say I really appreciate the simplicity here. Just two options, I think, makes it much nicer than having 6 previous options from before. But again, you were getting these perks for free before, and that's a range of between $20 and $66 in value. How does this work? Let's see. I'm checking the chat right now. We have Ms. Kayla Jean. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that. So the perks at those prices are forever at $10. Yes, that is correct. On Verizon's new plans, you get the perk you want, and you actually save money. So Apple Music Family, you save $7 a month. And let me actually pull up a presentation right now so we can take a deeper look at what's going on here. I'm gonna have to find that amongst here we go. Oh, I think you're gonna really like this. In the meantime, we've got Ashton with a super chat. Thank you so much for your kind support, my friend. Ashton says, in my opinion, on Verizon's My Plan, good idea, but bad execution. Unlimited Welcome and Unlimited Plus are still pricey for what you get, and perks are now $10 a month extra each. Those are add-ons, Verizon. I like that, Ashton, calling the perks they're add-ons as opposed to perks, because perks you get for free, add-ons you pay extra for. Well, I have, it's just, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. This is the breakdown. So let's dive into it. First, Ashton's absolutely correct, but the perks do save you money. Okay. So let's get the super chat out of here so you can take a look. Verizon's perk savings. This is about how much you save for each perk that Verizon offers. And the savings you can see range from about $3 a month for Walmart Plus, and they go up to about $10 on the Disney bundle. Of course, this kind of varies because the specific version of the Disney bundle that Verizon is offering isn't available to everyone, but you are saving money with Verizon's perks. But then there's the question, well, do these savings really add up? So let's talk about what the key differences are between the different plans and if you actually save money on Verizon's new plans. So first, we've got our Verizon Welcome Unlimited versus Unlimited Welcome. And these are effectively the same plan, but there are 4 key differences. Taking a look here, key differences with the new plan on the right, you are now getting 500 gigabytes of deprioritized data at full speed, and then you are slowed to 4 megabits per second. Now, you might be wondering, why did Verizon do this? Quite simply, it's to prevent people from effectively abusing the network. In, I would say, 99.99% of situations, for most people, 500 gigabytes is perfect. And then even at 4 megabits per second, you can still stream video at that speed perfectly fine. So it is what it is. I understand where Verizon's coming from. They're trying to get the people who are using terabytes of data a month to maybe not do that. So that's why they have that in place. But again, 500 gigabytes is going to be plenty for most people. Some other awesome changes here that I really like, $10 for 100 gigabytes of premium hotspot data. So yes, that is correct. The hotspot data with that add-on is premium data. This means you're getting higher network access on the hotspot connection, and that's going to be great for traveling. Before, there was no option for any hotspot data whatsoever. And so I like this flexibility that you now have to purchase hotspot data if you need it on that entry-level welcome plan. The third change here is instead of $10 a day for international data, it's now $10 for 3 days, effectively giving you a way better value, $3.33 per day. Absolutely love to see it, and it's 2 gigs of data a day, same as before. So that's a welcome change. And the price is exactly the same as before. You're not getting any trade-in deals or discounts on the unlimited welcome plan. So it's just, I did a trade-in with Apple, and this is what the total comes out for me, getting an iPhone 14, trading in an iPhone 11. That is interesting. Jonathan is saying the hotspot on unlimited welcome is subject to tower congestion according to their plan details. I like that. I will take a look at that later. But from my current understanding, it is premium data is what I was told before. Someone's asking about the 500 gigabytes. Do I mean 50? No, it is 500 gigabytes of data at full speed, and then you get unlimited data at 4 megabits per second. So again, it's a lot of data. This is going to be fine for 99.999% of people. So those are the main changes. There is one fourth change, and that is that the new welcome plan is actually eligible for mix and match. And this is actually going to potentially save people a lot of money. If you're on a family plan, maybe you're a parent and you have kids, you can now put your kids on the unlimited welcome plan, and you will save about $5 to $20 per month, depending on how many lines you have, just by switching them over from a 5G start. So this is going to be a really great and affordable option, I think, for a lot of people, and it will work with your existing plans. If you have any people on the Play More, Do More, or Get More plans from before, you can now mix and match that with the unlimited welcome plan. So overall, I think some positive changes for welcome. The price is the same, more flexibility for hotspot data, international data is cheaper. I'm a big fan. Let's talk the premium plan now. We had 5G Get More as the outgoing premium plan, and now we have Verizon Unlimited Plus. Instantly, you can see there is a $10 price difference. This is for me factoring in all taxes and fees to the plan. The list price for 5G Get More is $90, comes out to around $96.85 after tax. And Verizon Unlimited Plus list price is $80, comes out to about $86.61 after tax. And we have, I think, three key changes here. Number one, so you're still getting unlimited premium data, but the hotspot data, you're now getting 40% less hotspot data on the new plan. You had 50 gigabytes before, and now you're only getting 30 gigabytes. The second change is, again, that international data, $10 for 3 days. I love that. Much more affordable. A 1 week trip, I mean, just for context, I went from $70 on the old plan to now $30 on the new plan. So something to keep in mind. Unfortunately, the third change here is the trade-in credit. Before, you could get $800 of trade-in credit on 5G Get More. Now you're only getting $440 of trade-in credit on the new Unlimited Plus plan. And this is actually kind of interesting. So let's remove this for a hot sec. And man, I wish there was a way I could share like multiple screens at the same time. But what we shall do is pop this one on. I was looking at this earlier and actually used the Wayback Machine. Here's what I found. If we look at the iPhone 14, and this is the current, this is the current listing, Apple iPhone 14. Let's zoom this in for you. You can see, get out of here, chat. Trade in and save $440. What happened? Get out of here. $440, all right? Before, just, I think a week ago, this is May 10th, okay? Just literally under 10 days ago. If you hit upgrade an existing line, you could get a full $800 of credit. So pretty much a big decrease in the trading credit for your old devices. And that's kind of a bummer in my opinion. I think the trading credit is a big value to a lot of people, especially if you enjoy upgrading your phone. We will have to see though. Verizon has historically kind of done this where they decrease the trading credit middle of the year, and then around the time the new iPhone comes out in the fall, you could get much higher trading credit, possibly up to the full value of the phone, even if you're an existing customer. But until we have confirmation on that, based on what we're seeing today, trading credit has dropped from $800 to $440. Let's bring that presentation back up and we can keep going through it. I'm just looking over in the chat now to see if anyone has any more questions. Get More plan is a steal. Looks like Nino is keeping his Get More plan and enjoying those perks. The 500 gigabytes on unlimited welcome is all deprioritized. It's just 500 gigs at full speed. SW Ohio, speed testing. Hi, Stetson. Glad to see you're doing the live stream on Verizon, Stick, and Switch. I was hoping you would. Yes, me too. Hopefully answering all the questions here. Let's dive back into it. Oops, remove this. And we'll go back to that presentation I whipped up, which I think will highlight some of the other questions we're wondering about. So when we're looking at pricing, honestly, even despite the dip in trading credit, the price comes out to about the same, okay? But you're missing out on the perks. And there's another change. The BYOD credit, it was $500 before, $540 BYOD credit. This is now the most bring your own device credit that Verizon has ever offered. Really nice to see. The elephant in the room, of course, are these perks. I mean, before you were getting heaps of perks. 50% off 5G home internet, 50% off connected device plan, Disney, Hulu, ESPN, Apple Arcade or Google Play Pass, Apple Music, 1 free travel pass day per month, 600 gigabytes of Verizon cloud storage. And on the new plan, these are mostly extras. So you're still getting the home internet discount. You're still getting that connected device plan discount on Unlimited Plus, but the perks are now $10 extra. So you're spending $10 extra to get Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. You're spending $10 extra to get Apple Arcade, which is actually going to be that Apple One subscription, and that will include Apple Music, so not too bad there. Then you are spending $10 to get the travel pass for 3 days. That could go either way. And I do have confirmation that unused travel pass days that you purchase will continue to roll over for up to 12 months. So that's awesome. And then you're not getting the cloud storage. That's another $10 add-on. You are getting 2 terabytes, which is to some degree better than 6 terabytes. But this is actually pretty standard pricing. You could just get Google One storage and you could get 2 terabytes of that for $10 a month. So in the end, to get the same exact plan, not even that, but basically the same plan as before, 5G Get More. This is what I'm on right now. It sounded like a couple of you are on the 5G Get More plan as well. To get the same exact perks and features that you had before, you are now spending $40 extra per month. You were at $96.85 before. You are now spending $136.61. That's a pretty big jump. And the other thing we didn't address is that hotspot data. Remember before, let's see, hotspot data dropped to 30 gigabytes. So if you needed 50 gigabytes of hotspot data, it would be another $10 to get that 100 gigabyte hotspot add-on. So instantly, it is a price increase for Get More to Unlimited Plus. I was doing Play More and Unlimited Plus. Play More is the same base price between the plans, but again, you got to spend extra to get the previously included perks, and it ends up costing $20 more to get Verizon Unlimited Plus with the same perks you had before. So I think ultimately, to answer the question at this start of this video, should you stick or switch? The answer is you should stick. If you are an existing Verizon customer, you should 100% keep your current plan. The only scenario where it makes sense to switch to the new plans is if, number one, you have any plans on the old Welcome Unlimited plan. Let's get that up on stream right now. So back to this. If you had the old Welcome plan, so we're on the site, that's this, Welcome Unlimited. If you had any lines on this, and in fact, all of your lines had to be on Welcome Unlimited, then it is 100% worth upgrading to the new Welcome plan because the price is the same and you're giving yourself the flexibility to mix and match your plan so you could add a line with premium data if you wanted, and you have the flexibility to purchase hotspot data. Before, you had no hotspot data, and so I think having that option is really nice. And again, the price is the same from the old Welcome plan to the new one. It's identical. You're not losing out on anything. You're actually giving yourself more options. So I do love that. Number two is if you were on the 5G start plan. That's this guy right here. This plan, the only difference between 5G start and Welcome Unlimited was this, 5 gigabytes of hotspot data. It turns out most people don't use or don't need hotspot data. And with that new add-on, you can just go in and purchase hotspot data when you need it, and you're getting, what is that, 20 times more hotspot data for just $10 extra. So in most cases, 5G Start, you should just switch to the new welcome plan. You're going to be saving money, again, between $5 and $20 per month on your account, depending on how many lines you have. You're getting almost the exact same features as before. The one feature that's different, and I mean the only one, is this hotspot data. You probably weren't using it, so you'll benefit from the extra savings per month. And anytime you do need it, you can just go over and grab hotspot as an add-on with your new plan. SVG is asking, can I change the perks monthly? The answer is yes. You can actually change the perks at any time you want to. My current understanding of the perk system is, let's actually go over here. My current understanding of the perk system is, let's say you sign up and you get the Disney bundle. You can actually start that at any time in your billing cycle, and that's going to start, here, how does this look? A perk cycle. So let's say you sign up for your new plan on the 1st of the month, and then you sign up for a perk like the Disney bundle on the 15th of the month. That will start a new Disney bundle cycle from the 15th to the 15th, while your plan cycle stays from the 1st to the 1st. So hopefully that answers questions. You can add or remove these at any time you want. We have Ashton with a super chat. Thank you very much for the support. Ashton is saying Verizon done goofed. Well, we've got so much more to cover, Ashton, because there is a way to possibly save money here. And we'll cover that in just a moment. As well, I should mention, for everyone who sticks through to the end of this live stream, I'm giving out a free resource to absolutely everyone. This is completely free, and it's going to help you choose what plan is the best option for you based on what your specific needs are. Because there's a really interesting question here, like, you do save money on these perks. How does that work if you want the Disney bundle and you're considering like AT&T or T-Mobile, right? They don't offer a discount. Does the discount on Disney bundle, where you're saving $5 a month, does that add up to anything? So we'll cover that in a second. And again, stick around for that completely free resource. I think you're going to find it super helpful. For now, those are the two plans that if you're on, you should switch. Again, if you're on the old 5G Start plan, I think 100% switch to the new welcome plan. You'll save money. You get exactly the same features. And anytime you need hotspot, boom, it's there. It's available as an add-on. And if you're on the old welcome plan, where did that go? You should 100% switch. There's literally no downside. Same price, same features, same everything. Actually, I will say the price did go up for 5 lines. So I will have to correct myself there. You can see $25 a line a month on the old plan. And man, I don't think Verizon's website even has it. I don't think my website even has it up yet. Let's just go and get started so I can show you what I mean. I'm going to be a new customer. I have 5 lines and I'm in 80501. And all right, remember, $25 a month was the price before. We're going to start with my own plan. And now 27. You see that down here? 27 a month. So it went up by $10 per account for 5 lines. A tiny little price increase for the welcome plan. Still, I do think it's worth upgrading. I think just having the flexibility for those perks is really nice. So those are the situations where you should upgrade. Where should you keep your plan? We already have people in the chat saying, someone was saying they're keeping, boom, Tyler, I'm on Get More. I am locked in and don't have to do anything. Tyler, you are absolutely correct. The good news with Verizon is you can just keep your current plan. Like, you don't have to switch. Verizon will let you keep your current plan. You get to keep all of your existing perks. Those remain completely free if they were included before. And so in the case of Tyler and myself, we're getting our Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN Plus subscription. We're getting Apple Arcade, Apple Music. We're getting a free travel pass day per month. And these actually stack, which is super nice. So you can get up to 12 per year, and our Verizon cloud storage. So if you're an existing customer on any of the mid or upper tier mix and match plans, the answer is you should 100% stick with your current plan, okay? These are giving you way more value for your money. And the good news is you're allowed to stick with these plans. You continue getting all your perks for free. And if at any point in the future you wanted to add a new line or you wanted to test out the new plan, the new plan is eligible for mix and match. So you can go and you can grab a line of Unlimited Plus. Again, if you have any of the other tier plans, you can drop them over to Unlimited Welcome. You can mix and match these new plans with your current plans. So that's what's going on. Walt is asking, what if you just want data? Perks aren't important. You don't have to get any perks. You can just get the unlimited plan by itself, and you'll be all set. Just to show you what these perks will look like, though, basically, you choose what perks you want when you're building your plan, if you choose to do this, and you can toggle the perks on and off on a monthly basis right inside the My Verizon app. Now, I should caveat this. I haven't tried this myself. I'm debating signing up, but it should be pretty simple. That's what it was emphasized to me, is that it should be easy to add and remove these perks. All right, so those are the plans. That is what's new. But you might be wondering, I'm a T-Mobile customer. I'm an AT&T customer. Maybe I want better network coverage. I want to consider trying out Verizon. How do these new plans compare? I got you covered. We got an awesome comparison for you and something that really surprised me. So let's find that presentation, share this, figure out where the heck I put it, and bump that back on the stream. So we talked about this. Let's do the entry-level plan comparison here. And Verizon's plan, it is the most expensive, but I think it compares reasonably well. $71.25 a month after all taxes and fees in my area. Very similar in cost to AT&T Unlimited Starter. These are actually both listed for the same price. Verizon just has a higher account management fee or whatever, like some BS fee, which makes it more expensive in the end in my area. T-Mobile Essentials ends up being the most affordable. If you look at it, all are deprioritized. Verizon kind of a point down here because it's 500 gigabytes of fast data and then 4 megabits per second, whereas you're getting truly unlimited data on AT&T and T-Mobile. So just something to keep in mind. Again, not really a big deal. The one thing I absolutely love is this right here, the $10 for 100 gigs of hotspot data. That's better than the no hotspot on AT&T Unlimited Starter. I don't even think there's an option to buy hotspot data. And I think that's better than T-Mobile, which gives you a pitiful 600 kilobit per second speed for your hotspot, and then charges $10 for just 10 gigabytes. Verizon's giving you 10 times the hotspot data if you need to purchase an add-on. Love to see that. Video streaming is about the same. T-Mobile's a little bit faster here, a little bit better. You could probably get away with maybe 720p on YouTube specifically. Looking at international stuff, AT&T is going to crush in Canada and Mexico. Unlimited data, unlimited high speed in Canada and Mexico. T-Mobile, embarrassing, 128 kilobits per second. And Verizon's decent. It's actually 2 gigs a day. So it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. It's actually really good. That's 60 gigs a month in Canada and Mexico. I really like that. And I guess worth mentioning, all include free international texting, and there's a $15 add-on for international calling from all providers. Lastly, international data. This one's going to Verizon. $10 for 3 days is super cheap. Fantastic option. AT&T is $10 a day, way more expensive. T-Mobile, $35 for 5 gigs for 10 days. It's different. Comes down to preference. Where AT&T crushes, though, is right down here. That's going to be this trade-in credit. $800 of trade-in credit. AT&T is giving out a free phone on their unlimited starter plan, and that makes it the overall, I think, best value. Around $70 a month, all in, plan and new device included. This is easily my pick, personally, for the best value plan from a postpaid carrier. But Verizon, it's still pretty good. Some good options here. It is the most expensive, though, so it kind of comes down to what network has better coverage in your area and what features and perks you're going to need. That is how the entry-level plans compare. And I guess it's worth mentioning, if you did want to save some money, you could definitely get a prepaid carrier. I'll talk more about prepaid carriers and how you can save heaps of money a little bit later in this video. Yeah, King, we're going to be doing a Verizon versus Visible Plus a little bit later in this video as well. So let's dive into the premium plans now. We've got Unlimited Plus versus Unlimited Premium versus Go 5G Plus. One thing I love, by the way, is how Verizon removed 5G from their plan names, and T-Mobile has like doubled down. They're going 5G. Verizon is just boom, 5G's gone. AT&T hasn't changed anything, and I hope they don't because their plans are great. All right, looking at the costs, surprisingly, Verizon's plan starts out the most affordable after all taxes and fees. List price is $80. Taxes and fees bump that up to $86.61. AT&T Unlimited Premium, list price is $85. Taxes and fees bump it up to $90. T-Mobile Go 5G Plus includes all taxes and fees, so the list price is $90 and you pay $90. All of these plans include unlimited premium data, which is fantastic to see. And I obviously didn't finish editing this, but T-Mobile also has 50 gigs of hotspot as well. So AT&T and T-Mobile, oops, let's get out of there. Boom. 50 gigs of hotspot data. That's awesome. Verizon, 30 gigs. I don't know. I mean, I'm bummed it's less. There's no denying it. Like, what the heck, Verizon? You literally had a plan with 50 gigabytes and then you got rid of it. So I'm disappointed at that. But again, 30 gigs is going to be plenty for most people, and you have that option to get that add-on. So there you go. Video streaming. Verizon still kind of falls a little flat here. Not going to lie. They're capping all video by default to 720p. The only way you're getting 4K is if first, number one, you have to go into your app settings and you have to flip a switch that says 4K video streaming. And then once you do that, you will get 4K video, but only on 5G ultra wideband. So yeah, I think AT&T and T-Mobile just dishing out 4K video anytime you're connected to their network, I think is really nice. When it comes to international stuff, again, same international features as before. AT&T, all right, this obviously needs to be changed from before. T-Mobile's giving you 5 gigs in Canada and Mexico. AT&T is giving you unlimited. I mean, AT&T is the best when it comes to Canada and Mexico. Unlimited high-speed Canada and Mexico and 19 Latin American countries. Verizon is 2 gigs a day. I actually prefer Verizon over T-Mobile. 2 gigs a day is way better than... Oh, T-Mobile updated this. I'm so sorry, you guys. It is now 15 gigs in Canada and Mexico. So, good catch. T-Mobile just updated that. So that's still Verizon, 30 gigs a month versus 15 a month, but it's 2 gigs a day versus 15 all at once. I don't know. It could go either way. International, T-Mobile crushes. It's 5 gigs of free international data in 215 destinations. Truly outstanding. Verizon it's okay. You get 2 gigs a day. I have to say, one thing that's nice about AT&T international data, $10 a day, but you get truly unlimited international data every day. Verizon capping you at 2 gigs a day. So there's a difference there. And then we have the trading credit. I mean, AT&T giving out free phones like their candy. T-Mobile has now basically confirmed they're giving out free phones every 2 years, which is awesome. You look at the total prices, and $96.61 on Verizon Unlimited Plus after a phone. I mean, this could drop, right? New phone comes out this fall. Verizon adjusts their promos. The price on Verizon could be cheaper, but otherwise, T-Mobile is going to be the cheapest option and probably one of the better options for most people just in terms of everything they include, especially that international data. But something interesting. Before you pick a plan, we got those perks. I talked about it earlier. What if you're a Netflix subscriber or you want the Disney bundle? You save money getting those perks on Verizon, right? You have the regular price, you have what Verizon charges, and you have the savings. So you could save a decent amount. You get a couple of perks, you're saving $17 a month. I mean, looking at the price difference, it wasn't that different, right? 96 versus 90. I mean, you add a couple of perks in there and boom, Verizon could be cheaper. So I decided to do all the math out. All right. This is insane. Am I AI? Pinball Steve. I think if I was AI, this would have been way easier, but this is what I've been doing for these past 3 days. So here's, again, what we've got here. This is the unlimited starter plans, the entry-level plans. We have the cost of the cell phone plan with a phone. Okay, cell phone plan with a phone. And then I added in the specific perk. And this is just an absolute mess of numbers to look at. So all I did is I calculated the differences and then I highlighted the cheapest plan. And it turns out for the entry-level plans, Verizon Unlimited Welcome versus AT&T Unlimited Starter versus T-Mobile Essentials, AT&T Unlimited Starter is the most affordable plan when you get AT&T Unlimited Starter you finance a phone, and you pick one perk. An AT&T Unlimited Starter is going to be saving you $11.83 versus T-Mobile's Essentials in all scenarios, except the 1 week international trip because AT&T is super expensive for that. And for Verizon, you're saving around $18 is the base difference between the plans and the phone. And again, that's because you have to pay $10 a month on Verizon to get that. Actually, no, it's $17 a month, excuse me, to get the phone. And then with Netflix, $13 difference, $8 difference, and all the way down the line. So you end up saving the most on AT&T Unlimited Starter. This is just with getting one perk, though. If you get, look, you can basically do the math. Look, the difference in cost is $18. So you would need to get enough perks. Where did that slide go? You need to get enough perks that add up to $18 in savings for Verizon's plan to even start to be worth it for you. That's not too hard, though. You could grab, let's see, you could grab maybe the Disney bundle and Apple One. You're at $17, so the price would be about equal. And maybe you also grab Walmart Plus or something, or Xbox Game Pass. I like that one better. If you grab 3 perks, then Verizon's plan will be cheaper than AT&T's plan. But on a single perk comparison, again, it's more expensive. What about the premium plan, though? I did that as well. I'm going to hit you with a wall of numbers for a hot sec, and then we're going into some easy, digestible content. Again, we have the full cost of the plan up top, and then we have the plan plus one perk. Again, this is one perk at a time, and this is with one line and that financed phone. You're getting a free phone on AT&T and a free phone on T-Mobile, which is why their plans are cheaper. And now, boom, here's the candy. Here's the easy stuff. Verizon is actually cheaper, believe it or not, for the Disney bundle, for Apple One, and for Apple Music Family. But outside of those options, T-Mobile's plan is actually more affordable. And I possibly even messed up on Netflix because I think, yeah, T-Mobile includes it. It is the cheapest there. So I think that's right. We got Bala saying, I got the Go 5G Plus plan with 3 lines with an insider discount, $120. Yeah, you can't beat it. You just can't beat it. So kind of interesting to see. But Verizon, again, it becomes a better option when you look at the premium plans and you add in your favorite perks. Now, there's something else to consider. What if this is just with one perk, okay? The main difference, we're seeing about $3 between Verizon and T-Mobile. That's the biggest difference. And between Verizon and AT&T, looks like Verizon's between $6 and $13 more expensive for most of these. So that means, again, if you grab a perk that adds up to between $6 and $20 a month, you're there. You're at a more affordable option when you compare the postpaid plans. So if you grab the Disney bundle, and let's say you grab Apple One, and maybe you grab Netflix Premium, odds are, if you're getting 3 perks, Verizon will be the more affordable option. So that was kind of surprising to me. I think, this is for one line. I think you should be signing up for Visible Plus personally, but it's kind of more interesting when you consider the perks that are thrown in there. What do we got here? Walt Disney's asking, when will the prices decrease? I am so sorry, Walt. They only go up, all the way up, baby. Yeah. R. Paul Merle, lots of stuff to consider here before making a plan choice. And again, anyone who sticks around to the end of this video, I'm giving out a free resource. It's a simple 1-sheet page that makes it super easy for you to make the choice on what plan is right for you. So consider sticking around for that. In the meantime, this is what I was throwing together last second. So this isn't as organized. We're looking at 4-line pricing. So this needs to be 4 lines. And this is the welcome and unlimited starter plans. You can see the price difference is crazy between these. AT&T unlimited starter, so much less. It's actually, let's go to the next slide here. AT&T unlimited, that's so backwards. I totally messed up the labeling here. I apologize, guys. We're still looking at the entry-level plans. Boom. And starter is $52 cheaper than Verizon and $47 cheaper than Essentials, which is crazy. And all of that has to do with the free phone promotion. And all of a sudden, when you look at a family of 4 lines, I mean, Verizon is between 42 and it looks like $52 more expensive than AT&T. That means you could get like literally all of the perks on AT&T, and it would still be less. So even with Verizon, I mean, you would have to get like every single perk here to add up to $50. I don't even think you can do it. Let's see. I'm not going to do this. Is 10, this is 15, 25, 30, and then the 2 7s will be, oh, this one was already counted. So we're at like, what is that, 40? You can't even do it. You could literally get each one of these perks on AT&T Unlimited Starter, and it would still be cheaper than Verizon for a family plan. And this all has to come down to AT&T Unlimited Starter giving you a free phone that saves you $17 per line per month. Okay, that is massive. Next, we've got the premium plans. Yeah, again, look at this is so expensive. Oh my God. Looking at the cost differences, Verizon looks to be between $48 and $65 more expensive. Excuse me. But what's interesting here is now it's T-Mobile's plan that's the most affordable. Look at that. It is the most affordable across the board. I mean, this is, again, you can get all of the perks. You can get T-Mobile Go 5G Plus and 4 lines and all of the perks Verizon is offering a discount on, and your bill will still be less expensive. And that's because Verizon is between $48 and $58 more expensive than T-Mobile. I mean, the base price is $58, just the cost of the plan. And then even with these perks, yeah, you're just not going to be able to save. I mean, you need to get, all the perks. T-Mobile will end up being cheaper no matter what. And it's because T-Mobile includes all taxes and fees, and they give you the free phone. I can't emphasize that enough. I mean, the free phones alone, 17 times 4, what is that? Around $68 a month in savings just with the free devices on T-Mobile. AT&T does give free phones as well, but the total cost is just, it's expensive with taxes and fees. I think that's probably what does it. I mean, if you compare AT&T and T-Mobile, T-Mobile $185 or 4 lines is just so good. And forgive me for making this and still needing some tweaks here and there, but this is 4 lines. Verizon, it's the most expensive. Taxes and fees, and most importantly, those phones. I mean, they changed the trading credit. So based on this, what do I think? For families, I would say AT&T or T-Mobile is probably the move. Now, there's one killer thing, one killer feature that would actually make AT&T Unlimited Premium more affordable than T-Mobile Go 5G Plus. Do you guys know what that is? The secret feature of AT&T that makes it more affordable. Let's see. We have someone asking about the insider code for Verizon. Insider codes are T-Mobile thing. All good on the caps. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we've got Jonathan talking about Visible. We're going to dive into Visible Plus in a hot second. And yeah, I think we should talk about that really, really quickly. All right. The one key thing, the secret that can make AT&T Unlimited Premium more affordable than T-Mobile for a family of 4. Let's remove this and add it to the screen right now. All right, we're going to go back to Chrome. Add to stream. Let's see. I didn't see anyone get in the chat, but is the AT&T insider discount. You might be like, all right, come on, wait a second, Stetson. Oh, that's sorry. Is it this one? Oh, it's not the insider. It's the signature. You guys are talking about the insider discount in the chat, getting me all confused up here. No, it's all good. So what is the insider discount? A lot of it, no one's eligible for. We got business employees. Actually, a surprising number of people are eligible for that one. Military vets, first responders, teachers, nurses and physicians, unions, and students. But the one everyone in this chat is eligible for is AARP. This is the secret. This is the secret to saving $40 a month on AT&T Unlimited Premium. Look at this. Save $10 a month per line on our best unlimited plan with AARP. So this will save you $40 on AT&T, make it the most affordable option. And you're like, well, how do I get this? You literally just need to sign up for AARP. You're wondering, Stetson, how expensive is AARP? And I have done the Googling, and if I click join, I get an offer that is $12 for 1 year. This is $1 per month, and you save yourself $40 a month for a family of 4, which is $1 a month to save 40 times 12, $480 per year. That's insane. Like, this pays for itself instantly. And anyone can sign up. There's no age requirement. There's no you just have to sign up. So this is the secret to make AT&T the most affordable option. And I think looking at the plans, I would probably go with, let me bring them back up. I kind of need to see them. Present, share screen. I need to get feedback to, what is this, StreamYard? I want to have more screens on screen at the same time because I need that. Boom. Looking at the premium plans here, and that's not the right one. I would probably go, I mean, T-Mobile's pretty good, but when it comes to cost, I think AT&T would end up being the most affordable. Again, yeah, you'd save $40 a month on AT&T. That would drop it down to the most affordable price. I would probably go that because it's the cheapest. I mean, I'm kidding. Let's be real. T-Mobile has the best coverage in my area. I would go T-Mobile Go 5G Plus if I had 4 lines. It would all be me, though. So there's that. But yeah, Verizon's new plan, it's crazy expensive, and it all comes down to their phone discount and what they're giving you guys for customers. I think we gotta talk about prepaid, though, because there's something massive I haven't been talking about, and it's the insane savings with prepaid plans. So let me stop the screen, present the screen, get the screen back on screen. Sorry, it's because I have to switch between Chrome and that keynote presentation I made that things have been a little bit wonky. So forgive me for that. And I have to go to a special URL for something I just made just for this that is 90% baked, but still could use a little bit more time in the oven. And that is a pretty epic plan comparison page. So check this out. This is brand new. Whip this up this week. What we're doing here, let's get rid of that comment. Sorry. Boom. What we're looking at here is a price comparison. And as I've been showing you throughout this entire video, I'm factoring in all taxes, all fees, and a financed phone. So if these prices look higher than what you're used to, it's because we're adding $17 a month in most cases for a financed phone. All right. And let's just go ahead and say we need, let's go on the Verizon network. So we've got Verizon, Visible, US Mobile. Let's see. Is this going to work? If it doesn't work, that's 100% on me. It means I didn't finish building it. Yeah, I think it's not going to work. RIP. That's okay. Reset. Just a touch more work to do. What we can still do is we can limit by Verizon coverage. And for one line, let's actually do that. Verizon coverage, one line. I mean, US Mobile, unbeatable. Most affordable option is their 5 gig plan. Then you got Visible Base. And what's awesome about Visible Base is it is effectively the same plan as Verizon Unlimited Welcome, but for way less. You're looking at $46.94 all in, taxes. This is a phone and an unlimited plan for $46.94. Where did Verizon's plan go? So we got some military discounts here. I got to clean this up a little bit. Welcome Unlimited. This is effectively the same, $88 a month. So you're saving, what is that? You're saving over $40 a month for a single line by switching to Visible. And again, this is a phone and a plan. Massive savings. That's $480 a year in savings by going with Visible. Someone was saying in the chat that Visible's offering a promo right now. And yep, they are. Boom. So this is actually be even cheaper. You can get Visible $25 a month. I did put an affiliate link in the description. If you're interested, you want to learn more, you want to sign up, this promo is available through 5/31. And my audience can actually save $5 extra off their first 3 months by using code 5off3mo. I'm going to write that in the chat. 5 off, 3 mo. But if you're interested, check it out. If not, no worries. It will save you a lot of money, though. I think you're actually losing money if you go with Verizon because it's the same plan and way more expensive. Visible gets my pick. And then we have Visible Plus, which actually gives you the same 50 gigabyte. This is actually more. Get this, guys. Visible Plus includes more premium data than Verizon's most premium plan. Think about that. What is happening? Visible Plus, usually it's $45 a line. When you add in that $17 phone, $45.17, you're getting $61.94. Outstanding plan, unlimited high-speed data, 50 gigabytes of premium. You're getting unlimited hotspot at 5 megabits per second. Only bummer is 480p video streaming, but this is only on 5G nationwide. Similar to Verizon's plans, when you do connect to 5G ultra wideband, you can get 4K streaming. And this saves you, let's see if I can find Verizon. The Unlimited Plus plan, $96. So $96 minus 61, that's over $30 a month. What is that, like 35? Just under 34. $34 a month. 34 times 12. You're saving over $400 a year for a single line just by getting Visible Plus. Another shout out is US Mobile Unlimited Basic. This one's actually not as good for a single line, but keep US Mobile Unlimited Basic in mind because we're jumping to 4 lines. I'm not going to do everything. Let's go to 4 lines. Very common. And now, boom, this is where I was saying keep US Mobile Unlimited Basic in line. This is the cost for 4 lines of service and 4 phones. You're looking at $167.78 a month. You're getting 40 gigabytes of premium high-speed data. This has priority access on the Verizon network. You're getting 5 gigs of hotspot data. You're getting that 720p streaming. This is an awesome plan. We have the military plan, so that's something to keep in mind if you're a military member. Could be more affordable. Then we got Visible Base again. Very affordable. If you need truly unlimited data, it's only, what is that, $20 extra per, it's $5 extra per line, I guess, to bump up to Visible Base. Fantastic deal as well. We're still not seeing the Verizon plans yet. Here we go. Verizon Welcome. 200, let's call it 210 to make it easy. $210 a month versus, let's round up to 170. 210 minus 170, you're saving $40 a month again by going with US Mobile Unlimited Basic. You're still saving heaps of money if you go with Visible Base. And I mean, with this savings, you can grab pretty much any perk you want and still save money on US Mobile Unlimited Basic. Similar thing goes with Visible Base. Truly unlimited data, fantastic deal. You'd still be saving a ton of money. And then you have Welcome Unlimited. And keep in mind, Welcome is deprioritized and doesn't give you any hotspot data. You're getting premium data on US Mobile and 5 gigs of hotspot. Super nice to see. Visible, it's also deprioritized here, but you do get hotspots. So you're getting more features at a better price from these prepaid carriers, even with 4 lines. And this includes a phone, you guys. Like this is like maxed out as much as you are going to pay. And then if we want to go and find Unlimited Plus, this is where things are actually super interesting. 4 lines Unlimited Plus ends up costing less than Visible Plus. And that all comes down to the device deals. And even with Visible being as affordable as it is, it ends up costing a little bit more than Unlimited Plus. Although you could get it for less because of their current discount. They're offering their entry plan for $25 a line. But they're also discounting their Plus plan, so it's just $35. And that's all you would need. I mean, you'd be saving $20 a month with a family of 4, and that would knock it down below Unlimited Plus. So, worth keeping in mind. But honestly, Unlimited Plus on the higher end of things isn't a bad deal at all. Yeah, I don't mind it. Although it's not going to be as cheap as Verizon's Go 5G Plus, but there you go. And yeah, Pinball Steve coming at you. Boom. Visible Plus, $35 a month. Is anyone on Visible here in the chat? What plans are we on? Looks like we wowed Wicked Ninja 48. Damn. Yeah, I know. Simply your device. Great question. Where does Total by Verizon fit in here? Total by Verizon is so bad, I haven't even bothered to add it. So no, don't get Total. If I were to pick one, US Mobile Unlimited Premium, 4 lines. This is another outstanding deal. I'm going to highlight this plan. 100 gigs of premium data, 50 gigs of hotspot data. That's more than what Verizon's plan includes. All right. And US Mobile Unlimited Premium lets you get 2 perks of your choice. It doesn't get better than that. Let's pull up US Mobile. usmobile.com. Let's go to plans and their website. Where do I need to go? Here it is. Boom. 4 lines. No, I don't need to go there. Sorry about that. Perks. You get to choose. You choose 2 perks. Let's get me out of here. There we go. 2 perks of your choice. You can grab a music perk, a video perk, gaming perk. You just get to choose 2 perks. And you get them for free if you have 4 lines on US Mobile, which is outstanding. I mean, it's such a good deal. That is how things are looking on the Verizon network. I think that's pretty much it. What's the synopsis? What's the summary? I would say if you're a single line, you should 100% go prepaid. Go Visible, go US Mobile. It's outstanding. If you're a family, I would highly encourage you to consider US Mobile Unlimited Basic. It is the best value unlimited plan on the Verizon network right now for a family. I think one of the best values. Definitely recommend you check it out. Visible Basic, need unlimited data. Yeah, I mean, I think the bottom line is the prepaid plans are going to save you the most amount of money if that's what you're looking for. I think compared in the postpaid offerings, I think T-Mobile's plan is going to be the best value for families. AT&T Unlimited Starter is going to be the most affordable. So it's a good mix. Bottom line for me is Verizon's plans seem expensive, and I think they're relying on you wanting Verizon coverage. And the reality is you can get that for a lot less. I mean, look, US Mobile uses Verizon for coverage. That's what these symbols, US Mobile, Verizon, Visible, also uses Verizon for coverage. So you're getting the same coverage at way better prices. Again, you can check these plans out at the link in the video description. All right, let's do Q&A. Actually, 162 of you have made it to the end, so I'm going to give you a free resource. It is a guide for picking out the best cell phone plan for you. And what you'll find in this guide, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It's entry-level plans and the premium plans, and I'll add in some prepaid plans here as well so you can get the full comparison. And all you do is you just circle what you need. So if you are 4 lines, you just circle 4 lines on Verizon, you circle 4 lines on AT&T, and you circle 4 lines on Essentials. And then you circle how you want to pay for your phone. What I'm doing for the phone calculations is I'm assuming you're trading in an iPhone 11 to get an iPhone 14. If you're purchasing unlocked, then you're going to be trading in with Apple. You get $220 of credit, and your net device payment comes out to $16.94. As I said previously throughout this video, $17 a month. And then AT&T happens to offer a financing deal where you get it for free. So that's why it's free for AT&T. Verizon doesn't offer that, and neither does T-Mobile. So something to keep in mind. And again, this is just going to be, it's a free resource. I'll grab the link right now and I'll throw it in the chat if you want to check it out. Actually, I'm on the link, so I can just boom. There you go. And yeah, you just circle that. So you circle, again, how many lines? You circle how you want to pay for your phone, and then you circle the perks. And the perks are accurately calculated to reflect Verizon's discount, where it's $10 for Apple Music Family, as opposed to the $17 regular price. Excuse me. And then you just add up the columns, and you can see your personalized monthly total based on the features that you need. And if you're watching a replay of this, I'll make sure that this document is linked in the description and in a comment. But there you go. Those are Verizon's new plans. What do you guys think of them? Do you have any questions? Anything I can help you answer? We have Category 5 Brando asking, does Visible Plus have millimeter wave? The answer is yes. Visible Plus does get access to Verizon's millimeter wave network, and you get full speed, no speed caps whatsoever. It is worth mentioning the Visible base plan is capped at 200 megabits per second on 5G ultra wideband. So Visible base capped at 200 megabits per second, Visible Plus full speed. This is actually something important to note too. On Verizon's new plans, where did that go? Let's get out of here. Let's go back. Let's go back again. If you look at the plan description, this is super important. The welcome plan. So it has, again, oh my God, what is happening? Get out of here, chat. You have 500 gigabytes of smartphone data at full speeds, and then you're getting 4 megabits per second, and you get speeds at up to 25 megabits per second when on ultra wideband. All right, it's kind of down here, but there you go, 25 megabits per second on ultra wideband. So definitely worth keeping that in mind. Let's see. If AT&T brings back Max, I'm very likely to switch. Banana Granny. AT&T actually still offers AT&T prepaid. Oh, you mean HBO Max? I was going to say AT&T prepaid is still available, or the prepaid Max plan. But yeah, honestly, even if they don't bring it back, it's typically cheaper to get AT&T and get HBO Max through AT&T, or just to buy it separately, than it is to get another plan. Walt Disney is asking, why makes Visible so cheap? It's a great question. Visible is able to be so affordable for a couple of key reasons. They are online only, and that really saves on costs, so you don't have to staff retail stores or locations. And I'll be honest, their customer service and support, it could use some work. It could use some improvements. You're not really getting that premium level of support that you get with Verizon. You're not able to just walk into a Visible store and like do a trade-in deal or anything like that. It's online only. It's really simple. They're not doing a whole lot of device deals or promos, not in the same way. I mean, they offer new customer deals, but there's never going to be an existing customer deal. Let's see. Let's see if there's any phone. Yeah, I don't think they're offering any phone deals right now. At least they're not highlighting any. So yeah, you're just getting a great deal on service, and that's the whole line. It's online only. You get a great deal on service. Yeah, and I mean, they're a flanker brand. They're targeting single line customers who want something that's super affordable, and that's kind of their shtick. And that's what you get. You get what you pay for. You get super affordable service, and I think, yeah, support's not going to be as good. Gary Lee, how does the $540 of credit Verizon offer stack up to prepaid? That's a great question. It's $540. We can do this out right now, Gary. So $540 split over 36 months, because that's Verizon. They're on 3-year agreements. That's $15 a month in savings. So if you go to Verizon's plans, and let's say you're a single line, golly, this is just, I'm going to my own website. I can't even use Verizon's website. Bestphoneplans.net. We're going to go to carriers, and we're going to find Verizon. Here we go. And I have the plans up. I have my ad blocker turned off, so I guess I get ad revenue. All right. Say $15. That would take the welcome plan down to $50 a month. I mean, that's still more expensive than Visible. I mean, $25, you can't beat it. And it would take the, oops, sorry, I went to the wrong tab. It would take the Unlimited Plus plan from $80 down to, what would that be, $65? I mean, it's better, but like 65 is still more than 35. And like, do you really want to be spending extra money? I don't know. I would go prepaid. I really think no matter what Verizon offers, I think prepaid is the move. Pinball Steve, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend, asking, can you rate the Spectrum One deal? I'm going to need a quick refresher. Spectrum One deal, I think it's actually really good. It's internet and mobile, $50 for 12 months. Yeah, this is outstanding. It's a phenomenal. Oh, my head's over the price. Sorry. Thank you, Pinball Steve. Let's get there. Boom. $50, 12 months. It's a phenomenal deal. The question, what happens after your 12 months, I think has yet to be answered because the deal is still so new. It hasn't been 12 months yet. But yeah, it's great. It's super affordable. This is truly outstanding. We've got Raphael saying, I'm on Visible Plus for 1 year. Pretty satisfied. I'm a heavy user. Yeah, Visible is made for heavy users. Pinball Steve, any downsides? I mean, I think the downside is that 12-month price. It's the anti-price lock, right? Like, this is going up after 12 months. And I think the downside is we don't really know what it goes up to. It's not truly unlimited. I think this plan, if I remember correctly, is unlimited mobile line. Can I get any information at all on this? No. Let's go to Spectrum. I just want Spectrum Mobile. Can I do that? Mobile. Here we go. Spectrum data plans. Now we're getting somewhere. Website navigation. Unlimited. Shop unlimited. I need to see the differences. Just different. Give me the differences. Oh my golly. Terms and conditions. Here we go. It's 20 gigabytes. All right. 20 gigabytes of data. I think this is going to be fine for most people. It's 20 gigs of high speed, and then you're slowed to 1.5 megabits per second down. So that's kind of a bummer, but overall, because you're getting phone and internet, like that's such a good deal. This isn't the deal page. This is the deal page, but yeah, phone and internet for 50, phenomenal. I'm paying 70 for internet alone right now. Spectrum, as I understand it, does have premium data, so you're getting a pretty good deal. It's just like if you need more than 20 gigs, you may want to consider something different, but for most people, it's going to be fantastic. Walt Disney, is there any way I can get out of a 36-month phone contract without paying the full cell phone? The answer, unfortunately, is I'm going to say no. That's realistically what the answer is for you, Walt. But here's how it works. If you finance a phone over 36 months, and let's say you want to leave after month 18, halfway through, you actually get to keep the credit that Verizon or any other carrier has given you for those first 18 months, but you need to pay off the remaining balance. So in the case of a $800 iPhone 14, you would have likely received credit for the first $400 of that device, and then you would need to pay off the remaining $400 of that device. Now, T-Mobile, you could potentially switch to a carrier that's offering a deal. Let's see if we can scoop this up for you. This is just an example, but T-Mobile knows a lot of customers are locked into 36-month financing deals, and so they have a promo where they'll actually give you, I don't remember, I think it's like $600 or something crazy per line to switch. So let's throw this up on the screen right now. Phone freedom. Let's see. Yeah, easy unlock is what it's called. Here we go. The easy unlock. Boom. AT&T keeps your phone locked to their network even after it's paid off. Here we go. T-Mobile will pay off your phone up to $650 via a prepaid MasterCard. And you can use that to trade in. Now, the catch here, Walt, is you actually trade in your locked AT&T or Verizon phone to then get a locked T-Mobile phone. So you just get kind of chained from one carrier to another. But this is the best current way out of a phone contract deal if you don't want to necessarily pay. I mean, you do have to pay for the whatever remaining balance on the device is, but T-Mobile will kind of cover that with $650 of credit. So there you go. Well, I believe Verizon's new plan is not a good value. I think it compares interestingly when you stack up the perks. Ultimately, for me, I do feel T-Mobile and AT&T are better values at this time. Pinball Steve, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate what you do, bud. Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Love it. South Joe 21, can you take over phone device payments from someone, then take the same phone and get BYOD? I'm not 100% sure what you mean. Not going to lie, South Joe. I'm going to assume like I'm financing a phone on Verizon right now. Okay. If I were to sell this, I would still owe the payments. I'm not sure. I don't want to give you false information. And Verizon is a pretty good, actually, I don't know if they have a good system at tracking that, but sometimes they're able to track if a phone is still being financed based on the IMEI. I would advise against it. If you want, here, look, I'll give you some great advice, South Joe. I think it's great advice. I shouldn't say it. I think it's pretty good advice. There is a website called swappa.com. I'm going to throw this in the chat. And Joe, what I want you to do, just let me know like what phone you're thinking of getting. And what we can do is we can look it up on Swappa and see what it's going for. Swappa is a marketplace to buy gently used technology, used and refurbished, and it's absurd. I mean, let's just do an example. Let's say you want an iPhone 14 Pro. It retails for $1,000. iPhone 14 Pro starting at 816 unlocked. Kind of can see how the prices compare over here. Let's say we need a unlocked phone starting at 834. Fair. Good. Boom. You can pick up an iPhone 14 Pro unlocked for over $100 off. It's like $123 off. That's pretty good. Thomas, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate your support. Thomas says stores 2 times 5G GM, 5G DM, 5G start, laptop, international with calls. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really understand what this means, but I really appreciate the message. Maybe this is important somewhere. Okay, let's hang on. It's 2 times 5G get more, 5G do more, 5G start, laptop with international calls. Thomas, the answer to this statement is I think you should keep 5G get more, keep those, keep the do more. I would highly encourage you to swap your 5G start over to the new welcome. I think you'll save some money. I don't think the 5G start line is going to miss the hotspot. And there you go. Is that Morse code? It was a highly abbreviated. Is it just me or is this stream volume low? I am so sorry if the volume is low. I'm trying my best. Camera, audio. It looks like the audio settings are correct on my end. It might be a little bit low. This is going to mess up a little bit. I'll bump it up here. Let's see if I go here and just check. Sorry, I'm just listening to myself talk and there's a delay. Anyway, hopefully that is better. Volume is fine to me. Great. Perfect. It's fine. Thanks. 50 character limit. Yeah. I think it's supposed to be a 200 character limit. So, either way, he was getting his bang for his buck with that super chat. Yeah, that is good. Transfer device payments. No. Well, you need to pay off the phone from one carrier before you go to another carrier. I mean, the only way you get out of it is like I showed you with T-Mobile, but you still need to pay the phone and then you get credit from T-Mobile. So that's fine. Borgranta 61103. If I were to go with Verizon plans, I would choose the cheap plans for family members that use flip phones. 100%. I would just go prepaid, US Mobile. It's about time. Should I roll with Boost Infinite or Leica Mobile or Visible Plus? I'm on Boost Infinite right now. I really like it. It probably comes down to what network provides the better coverage in your area. I actually made a pretty cool tool for this. If you just head over to coveragemap.com, you can enter, it's so simple. You enter a zip code. I'm in 80501, and we're going to search Longmont, Boulder, Colorado. Boom. Number 1 network, T-Mobile in my area. And then number 2, Verizon. Number 3, AT&T. So it's about times. I would recommend just head over to coveragemap.com. Go ahead and give it a search. And that should tell you the network that's best in your area. And then you can pick. And I would personally, between these 3, I think Visible Plus is probably the best overall experience and value. We have, Kazi saying Leica is only good if you need international calling. So there you go. Ooh, SW Ohio speed testing. Did the new plans change on the business side? Such a great question. I was looking at this earlier. Let's just Verizon business plans. The short answer is no. The business plans haven't changed. And in fact, the business plans are kind of better than what the other plans are. You're getting for the same $80. Oh, we need, did this just not load? 5, here we go. One line, $80. For the same $80, you get less premium data. So it's 100 gigs as opposed to unlimited, but you get 40%, no, more than that. You get a lot of hotspot data, 50 gigs of hotspot data. You're still getting no perks here. So I think for consumers, the consumer plans are probably a little bit better. People like getting perks and stuff. We have YouTube Experiment. How bad is the throttle on Boost Infinite? There is no throttle on Boost Infinite for your first 30 gigs, I should say. And then after your first 30 gigs, you're slowed to 512 kilobits per second. I personally haven't gotten there yet. It just kind of depends. If you need more than that, I would go with AT&T Prepaid Unlimited Max. Raphael, coverage map is an amazing project. Kudos. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's see. Can I switch to the new plan if I switched last year with the $500 BYOD promo, or will it void it? Banana Granny, this is a great question. I don't want to give misleading information, so I would encourage you to check with Verizon to confirm. What I have been told and what I have heard is that if you switch from a like plan to a like plan, then your promos, at least your device trading credit, should transfer. So I assume BYOD credit would transfer too. And what I mean by a like plan to a like plan is if you were on Welcome from before, you would need to switch to Welcome now. If you were on a premium plan from before, including any of the mix and match plans, I'll just show you what I mean. If you were on any of these plans from before, all right, you would want to switch to the premium unlimited plus plan in order to keep your credit. But again, I would, Kazi's saying it here. I would call Verizon to confirm. I do not want you missing out on that perk. What's the best deal? AT&T Prepaid, Cricket, Metro, or Mint? It's about time. Great question. It really depends on coverage and what you need. In my area, I mean, 80501. Oh, sorry, let's just pop that in. T-Mobile was the best. So I would say simply based on that. Oh, did that not click? Sorry about that. Here, I'll just go forward. T-Mobile was the best, so I would go with Mint Mobile solely based on that. Between the other two, Metro is going to be good if you need unlimited data on the T-Mobile network. So my area it'd be really great as well. And then between Cricket and AT&T Prepaid, I would do AT&T Prepaid Unlimited Max. I think that's just the best option on AT&T right now. So there you go. Okay, here we go. How would you choose coverage if your partner drives to various places within a state? Should coverage just be dependent on home base? It's hard to decide. That's a great question, Ms. Kayla Jean. I would say maybe is it possible to look up destinations? Or you could actually use the interactive map. I'll show you this. This might be kind of neat. You can go in, and we actually have a map product, Launch Map. You'd think coveragemap.com has a map. And we actually have a crowdsourced coverage map. So there are two maps here. What I'm showing you right now is the data speed map. So this is showing you average download speeds on the different networks. So if I search my area, 80501, we can go Longmont, Colorado. This is me mapping everything, so you can kind of see that I've been busy. But you can kind of see the data speeds here. It's really slow in this area. The darker red means it's faster. It's okay in here, faster up here. And you can cycle between them. So you can use this map to see what performance is like. T-Mobile's got a lot of dark, so it's really good. You can also go ahead and go to the menu and click on the signal strength map. And this is using data from the FCC. And this is going to tell you kind of what signal strength looks like. And you want to make sure you have good signal. So bouncing between this can be really helpful. And you can just, check the routes that when your partners is driving on, say, all right, this looks like it's got pretty good coverage on T-Mobile, swap to AT&T. Oh, it's great on AT&T. Swap to Verizon. Also looks great on Verizon. But you can kind of use this to check it out to get a more accurate picture of what it would look like on the route. Or you can consider taking advantage of a free trial. Verizon offers a free trial, T-Mobile offers a free trial, and that could be a great way to test service out before committing. And I'll just link this in the chat right now. It's just coverage map. It's actually map.coveragemap.com, and yeah, hopefully that helps. Yeah, Kazi's saying kind of a middle ground carrier. Hopefully that would be good in both areas that you travel to or anything like that. SW Ohio, yeah, it's all crowdsourced. You can contribute right now. There's an free app called Speed Smart, and if you download the app, we get data, which is super helpful. It's completely free, easy to do. It's just a free speed test app for your phone, and we partner with them, so we're able to get speed tests and add them to the map. And I can just show you what that looks like. So on the map, if we go menu, let's just go back to that speed test map. We're looking at Longmont because I have mapped this like crazy. I like actually looking at the best download speed. Kind of looks a little bit cleaner. You go to the 3D view, the height of the hexagons is the speed. So you can see that's T-Mobile, super fast in Longmont. This is AT&T, way slower. This is Verizon. Verizon's getting good because they started rolling out their C-band coverage here. You can actually click on any hexagon and it'll show you the speeds on the left. So this is 463 down and 64 up. And again, it's all crowdsourced. So this is real data from real speed tests. I would say from real people. These are all from me. So it's just like me biking around. Look, over 1,000 megabits per second on Verizon. That's great. T-Mobile's doing great, 630 megabits per second. Yeah, it's all crowdsourced with speed tests. So it's, we're still building out, and we would love to have you contribute. So you can just download SpeedSmart and upload a test. But we also support all apps, actually. You can just, let's see, upload my tests. We support speed test CSV files from all the popular apps, or you can just email the file to upload at coveragemap.com. There you go. Hopefully that helps. All right. Pinball Steve, we're all trying to help Ms. Kayla Jean. Yeah, most carriers offer Wi-Fi calling. It's probably less important at home, if anything, and more important on the road. So here we go. South Joe. Hey, Stetson, I just went to Verizon support. As long as I pass a credit check and eligible to assume the device payment if one is being transferred. So there you go. Thank you for the helpful information. Stetson, is there any speed test app that does automatic tests without having to press the button on screen each time? Anthony, yes. SpeedSmart actually, thanks to our partnership, launched a feature. I think it's pro exclusive, so you might have to pay for it, but you can run as many speed tests as you like. Let me just see if I can show that. SpeedSmart. Yeah, I think I can show this. Basically, yeah, here. This is what the app looks like. My Wi-Fi, I'm Groot, and there's actually a menu button. Sorry, I have to do this like backwards. It's called Automatic Speed Test. Right there, Automatic Speed Test. Works great, works best on iPhone, I would say. And you get some options. You get to run every 15 seconds, and you can repeat 5 times. You can set this to repeat up to 50 times, and you can run it as quickly as every 5 seconds. And then you just hit Start Auto Test, and there you go. It'll automatically just start running tests. You can see it's 1 out of 50, and there you go. This is on my Wi-Fi, so I'm not really contributing much right now to my project, but that is a great app if you're interested. There's also some other options. NPerf you do have to pay for as well, and you can get something like an auto clicker, but there you go. How much data have I used for mapping? Over a terabyte, Thomas. I've been mapping on T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon. Yeah, I was 200-300 gigs a month I was probably doing for a couple of months there. So yeah, easily over a terabyte. But I always try and keep my data usage in check because the carriers don't like it if you hit like a terabyte. They kind of flag that. Let's see. Awesome. Thanks. You're very welcome. While we're here, we should do a quick shout out to the Coverage Map leaderboard. So we actually built this pretty cool. Is it public? Leaderboard. It is public. Built a leaderboard. So shout out to Cool Nether123, absolutely dominating this month. Prodigy Dude in second. Oh my God, amazing. Speed Tester 4467. Cordy Tasmaniac. Shout out to you. I see you on the Discord server all the time. Marathon Man 123. Speed Tester 4506, Zach 2, the Speed Test channel. I've got to find. I'm on here. I've been passed. You guys are good. Stetson Dog at number 24. I got to catch up. I got to stop live streaming and get out there. But yeah, shout out to you guys. Thank you all for running speed tests, making the product even better, helping people figure out what network is best in their area. Oh man, do I want to click on all time? I'm still number 4 all time, so I'll take it. Yeah, Anthony, carriers do not like it if you use a lot of data. I have heard of people getting contacted and warned to perhaps consider using less data. So there's no definitive rule as of right now as to what counts as excessive use, but they have methods for determining this and may contact you if your use case appears to be like that. I think really it's people just like using it for a server or something, like basically using the network 24/7. And the problem is like in your situation, it's not that you're using a lot of data. It's really for people who are consistently using the network at all times that it kind of lowers the performance for everyone else on that network and on that connection. So something to keep in mind. Boom, Anthony on the leaderboard. Your Lord, let's go. Great to see you there. Love the support. Fizanking, what would you recommend as an eSIM for hotspot use only? That's a great question. I would say I'm going to go visible base. It's more than I would like to spend on a recommendation, if I'm being honest with you, but I think it's probably the best. And the reason I say that is right now with the promo, $20 a month, $25 a month, or you can get it with for $20 using 5 off 3 Mo. I don't know if that, I just realized I kind of slurred that, or I said it kind of quickly. So it's 5 off 3 Mo if you're interested. So it'd be $20 for your first 3 months. And the reason I recommend it is the hotspot is unlimited at 5 megabits per second, which is one of the best deals out there. All right, unlimited data at speeds up to 5 megabits per second. That's outstanding. I think US Mobile would be a good second pick, but you have to purchase the hotspot add-on, which makes them a little bit more expensive. I'll just show you my site because I think I outline US Mobile's plans a little bit better than US Mobile does themselves. Let's go carriers and US Mobile. So you'd be looking at, after taxes and fees, like the 5 gig plan, or that could be pretty good, but you'd realistically be looking at $22 a month. So kind of expensive because the hotspot is an add-on. Here's why. This is like the same as Visible after all taxes and fees. So yeah, I think Visible is probably the best. $25.31, which is already over Visible, and $2 extra to enable that hotspot feature. So you'd be looking at $27 from US Mobile. Yeah, that's my answer. Fizanking, the answer is Visible. Where did that tab go? The answer is Visible. I think it's the best overall value for what they're offering, and Visible supports eSIM. Jose is asking, am I going to test Verizon's new plans? Maybe. I need to make a review on Boost Infinite first. That's my promise to myself. And then I might test them out. So in the future for sure. Yeah, I'll try to keep my no more than 500. Don't want to draw too much attention. I'm in the same boat. Yeah, just try and not do anything crazy. Yeah, Chaim is saying lately Verizon Visible is sending letters if anyone's exceeding 500 gigabytes. Yeah, I think that plays in perfectly with their terms. Like, basically, they're automatically building that in where they're automatically reducing speeds to 4 megabits per second if you go over 500 gigabytes. So they definitely don't want huge network usage. They want people to use the network in an appropriate amount. And to be fair, most people, I think I was told on average, people are using around 20 gigs of data on Verizon. So yeah, there you go. Not much of a deal. Most people won't notice at all. Yeah. Is Assurance Wireless good for hotspots? I am honestly unsure and would need to look into that. Cool. All right, we're at about an hour and a half. So thank you all so much for watching. Again, the free tool for you guys is just this document, just an easy one-sheeter. You can fill it out based on what perks you need, and it'll just tell you the most affordable plan. Let's see. Does Boost Infinite have an option for detailed billing by mail or at very least web-based? I did get an email with my current bill, which felt new to me. I don't think I've been emailed by Boost before, but if you're looking for detailed billing, I'm not sure if Boost is the best. Most things are app-based with them, and that includes the bill. So yeah. I need to billing period. I guess I'm in a new billing period. Oh well. Cool. Yep. Boost Infinite, new add-ons. Honestly, Boost Infinite's been awesome. IMX 383. Should I keep T-Mobile Go 5G Plus or switch back to Verizon? IMX 383. I think it depends on your needs and preferences. as we've discussed in this live stream, if you get good Verizon coverage, honestly, you could probably save a heaping amount of money by going with Visible or US Mobile. Let's see, where did that page go? Here we go. Yeah, US Mobile, let's do, we'll just do one line. Yeah, Visible 46. This is the phone and the plan. So a phone that's financed from Apple at $17 a month and the actual plan itself. So yeah, I would consider Visible. You get Verizon coverage. US Mobile, you get Verizon coverage at way less. But Go 5G Plus is a great plan, especially if you travel internationally a lot. You need a lot of hotspot data, things like that. The Wester OC Ninja is saying, I'm an Xfinity mobile shill. The bundling with Xfinity internet is just so good. Yeah, it really is. Will you do an ultimate review? Yeah, you know what, Gary? I like it. I like it. I will definitely work on that. There's so much to cover. There you go. How long is, it is 5 off 3 mo. 5 off 3 mo. That has been active since I think the start of May. I've been kind of off the ball on that. Bobby Warren. Stetson, I am a longtime Verizon customer and I'm thinking about getting T-Mobile. That's a statement, not a question. So I would say, Bobby, here, check this out. T-Mobile free trial. We're just going to do a Google. And I spelled trial wrong, but that's okay because it wasn't on stream, so you guys didn't know that. Boom. Try our network free for 3 months. This trial is super good. All you got to do is download the T-Mobile app and you can get started with your free trial. So, Bobby, I would highly recommend you try it out before you switch. The Platinum is saying, don't switch. It's garbage. You've been warned, not warmed. But as you saw with my coverage map in Longmont, Colorado, T-Mobile is the best. It's got the fastest speeds, the best coverage. Look, this is Verizon. This is AT&T. AT&T is just terrible in Longmont. This is T-Mobile, just outstanding. Each one of these is like 500 megabits per second plus. It's awesome. It is awesome here. So yeah, it just really depends on your location. Bobby, can I port my Verizon number to AT&T or T-Mobile? Yes, you can. You just need to make sure you get your Verizon account number and your Verizon transfer PIN, also called a port out PIN. That's different from the account security PIN you had before. But there you go. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. That was an hour and a half on whether or not you should stick or switch to Verizon's new plans. If you need streaming services, maybe they're okay, but I think the bottom line for me is prepaid tends to be a better value, and that's what I would encourage people to consider to save the most money. And also, AT&T Unlimited Premium has a crazy good deal with their AARP signature discount. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Click the like button if you found it helpful. I would really appreciate it. It really does help support the channel, and it means the world to me. Again, you made it all the way to the end, so make sure you take advantage of that free worksheet. I'll put the link in the chat again. I'll make sure I comment it. And yeah, it's just you fill it out, and hopefully it helps you figure out what plan ends up being the most affordable for your specific needs. Again, this is linked in the chat. I'll throw it in the video description as well, and you can find some other links in there as well. So that's going to be it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.